your hand over, the cash is gone, there's nothing you can do. Don't get scared if it sounds so good, it is. Don't get scared if it sounds so good, it is. Don't get scared if it sounds so good, it is.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So someone just lost 15K trying to rent to own a house. Here's how to make sure that that never happens to you. My name's Eric Aubrey. This is my partner, Dan DeSalvo. And we help families move into rent to own homes nationwide. And these are the exact things that every buyer should make sure that they do before that they move forward with anybody doing a rent to own. So we're on test 4. We have 7 tests that you guys need to do. This is test 4. Test 4 is there a real written agreement signed before you send payment? So this must include the purchase price, monthly payment, the option fee / down payment terms, and then timeline to buy. And keep in mind, if it's vague or we'll fill it in later and they want you to send payment, don't do it. Dan, what else would you say about this test 4?
Yeah, it's super important. It's about the sequence of things. It's about the proper sequencing. So many people that we have talked to who call us up and they're like, hey, we're interested in your lease option, your rent to own property, whatever. We get to talking and they reveal how, they've been a victim of some scam because they sent $500 or $2,000, or in Eric's example, $15,000. At the beginning, man, you said that a little quick, how someone lost 15K. Like, let's take that in for a second. Someone lost $15,000.
Yeah.
The average monthly income between take home income, I'm just gonna divert for a moment here. Income in the United States with a couple is $5,000 a month. So this person, whoever commented, it's on our Estate Match USA Facebook page, one of the posts. Someone commented on a recent piece of content, lost $15,000.
Yeah.
Right? Think of that. That's 3 months of take-home income for a family out there, gone, because they didn't verify something, or they did something at the an improper sequence of the process. So, anyways, getting that out of the way, making sure you're doing stuff in the right order. If someone is asking for some significant amount of money prior to any type of real written paperwork signed, huge red flag. And most importantly, especially if they're pressuring you for it, it's one thing just to mention it. It's one thing just to mention it as an option, because as you've seen in all of these videos so far, guys, we've kept it real with you. We're going to keep it honest and transparent with you. And one new thing that we're going to reveal to you here is some people have done what's called a reserve fee with us. And we weren't even planning on talking about this. I'm just kind of freestyling right now. Some people have done something called a reserve fee, and typically this is when they're moving from another state, and they've put half down, for example, or a couple grand or $5,000 or so. But we've at least sent them a receipt of it and acknowledging that. So it's all about the proper sequence of things. Like I said in the previous video, you got to look at all 7 of these. You can't just base it off one thing and be like, all right, I'm going to send this $10,000, right? And again, another really important part too, this isn't just for rent to owns. This is for regular rentals out there. There's so many people that we've talked to who said, they've been scammed out of, it's still not a small amount of money. They've been scammed out of $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, a typical security deposit and first month's rent, because they didn't do something in the proper sequence. So like Eric was saying at the beginning, making sure that lease agreement is signed, or like with us, there's a lease and then there is a purchase option agreement and they reference each other, making sure that is signed before you send, the big payment. If you will, and making sure there's specifics laid out. If the individual or the group that you're in contact with, if anything is vague, if your kind of antennas are going off, like something's off here, if stuff isn't written clearly, or it's just they put the whole thing off of paperwork, that's a huge red flag.
Definitely.
Eric, any other things you would say on that?
I would definitely just make sure that people are looking at all of these check marks and all the tests. Just like Dan was saying, don't just check one of these. You got to check all of these before you make sure that that you send anything. And like Dan was mentioning about the reserve fee, they send the reserve fee after they do multiple of these tests, because they verify that we're legit first before
Exactly.
thing, which I feel like you should do too as well. That's something that you're definitely going to want to do, is make sure that they're legit before sending anything. And these are the 7 or 8 tests that we're going to show and share with you, that you can make sure that you check off before doing any of these, just to make sure that you guys are safe when you guys are looking to move into a new property or a new home. So
yeah. Now stay tuned. For video 5. This is probably going to be our favorite one. I mean, we're super excited about all these.
yes,
Part 5 truly exposes the fake companies, because I guarantee you the fake ones are not going to give and not going to put out there what we're going to talk about in video 5. So with that being said, we will see you guys on video number 5. We love you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Yep. See you there.
Once you hand over the cash is gone, there's nothing